Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia and I'm doing resale full-time for the second month. So in today's video, I would like to share with you my numbers for June 2026. It was my second month doing this full-time and I think I did a good job. I didn't make much money as I would like to, but anyways, I see the progress. My sales compared to May went up about like 32%, which one is very good. I'm seeing the progress, I'm seeing the numbers, and I'm seeing that it's working. So I'm continuing going. So let's see the numbers. So if in May my sales was 145 items on marketplaces, so in June I make myself a goal. I want to sell 200 items. Did I sell it? No. But I was really close. I sold 192 items. And also I sold like at least 10 items, which one I didn't have it because it was sold on other platforms already. So if we calculate all together, so I probably did more than 200. But anyway, so I sold 192 items. I have allergies. That's why I'm going to be touching my nose a lot today. So we sold 192 items on marketplaces. I sell on Poshmark, Depop, Vinted, eBay, and I start using Mercari. I sold there one item, first item in 6 months. I start using Crosslister. And also I'm start sharing my listing on Whatnot because the Crosslister have so many different platforms. I'm just Crosslist everywhere. If you're interested, I have a link in the description. Okay, and also I did 4 live shows on the Whatnot, whereas I sold 149 items. So we have 149 on shows and 192 on marketplaces. So total I had 341 sales, which one is a good number for me. And I did a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And I can say that I proud myself that I did that. And also in June I felt a lot of pressure. I felt a lot of stress because I don't have no more paychecks coming into my bank account on the 1st and the 15th of every month. You on your own, so it's up to you how much money you're gonna make. So I think I did my best to make these numbers, and as the summer slow down, and I'm sure the numbers gonna grow in the next couple months. So I'm not giving up, I'm continuing going. I know it's hard. It was many days when I feel down myself that I don't want to do anything. I don't want to even list or make videos because it was so difficult inside, because we start thinking about you need this much money, you need that much money, you have to pay for this, you have to do this, and you're like you have so much going on in your head, and how you can concentrate on something if you have those on your mind. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. But I can do it. You can do it too. So, I see so many videos on YouTube. Do not quit your job. Like, I started a reselling business, but I started doing like full-time reselling, but I was preparing myself. I was getting ready for that. In my situation, they just dump us from the work. We just lost the job in one day, overnight, everybody. You don't have backup plan, you don't have savings, you don't have health insurance, you don't have that. You just have to do what you have to do. So, okay, let's see what items was sold on different platforms. I'm just gonna show you a couple items from each platform. I'm not gonna share all of them, it's too many. And in the end, we're going to talk numbers. I also make some money from YouTube, not this channel, from another channel, and from Facebook, and I have some collaboration and some affiliate. Not so much, but anyways, a little bit here, a little bit there. It's like another $1,000, especially now. It's really big help. Okay, let's see. June. I'm just gonna try to give you some I sold so many dust bags in June. I think 10 for sure. I sold this Louis Vuitton dust bag for $18 and profit was $14.40. I sold Juicy Couture Y2K maxi skirt for $29 and profit was $23.20. Another dust bag, Fendi, sold for $15 and profit is $12. I sold Madeville woman's bottom-up shirt for $22 and profit was $17.60. I'm trying to find like a bigger numbers. I don't have so many, like most of them my sales is like $15, $16, $20, $22, $25. We have another dust bag sold for $20, Saint Laurent, and profit was $16. I sold bundle of 2 Lululemon tank tops. I got one in a thrift store for about like $5.99, and the second one I found at Goodwill Bins for about $1. So I sold this bundle for $39 and my profit was $31.20. I sold another bundle of 2 brand new V-Stocks Lululemon skirt, which one I got at a thrift store. It was like $24, but it was on a 50% off, so I paid like $12 for that. And then another t-shirt, each one is a brand new V-Stocks. I got it for free. I'm not sure how. I ordered this t-shirt for myself. They sent me 2 instead of 1, so I decided, why do I need 2? Sell it. So I sold it. So this bundle was sold for $90 and profit was $72 after. Another dust bag from Gucci sold for $17 and profit was $13.60. I sold bundle of 2 Halara leggings. I got each of those for $5.99. I sold this bundle for $42 and profit was $33.60. Vuori woman's long sleeve sold for $25, profit was $20. Vince woman's shirt, I got this from Goodwill Bins for about $1. I sold it for $30 and profit was $24. Frank and Eileen sold for $44, profit was $35.20. I listed this for $50. They sent me an offer for $44. Another dust bag. I sold Louis Vuitton dust bag for $35 and profit was $28. Saint Laurent dust bag sold for $15 and profit was $12. Pistola jumpsuit. I found 3 Pistola jumpsuit in just a regular Goodwill store. I paid $15 for each of them. First, I looked at it and I leave it because, oh my god, it's too much money. I don't usually buy items for $15. When I pay something $10, for me, it's like too much money already. I usually go to Goodwill Bins, you know that. So, but anyways, I go back. I took those jumpsuit and put it in my bag. Then I start thinking again, do I really want it? Do I really can sell that? In the end, I got them, okay? So I sold one in the same day, and then I sold second one in a week. So I sold this one for $75 and profit was $60 minus 15, so it's $45, which one is not bad. I sold this IB Cool Woman's $26 and profit was $20.80. Gray Sun skirt, $49. It is like new, no tax. Profit was $39.20. Then I sold this Lululemon shirts for $25. Profit was $20. What else we have here? A Vuori men's long sleeve. I got this from Red, White, and Blue. Profit was $32. By the way, happy 4th of July. Today is the big holiday. And you're celebrating with me with my video, with my numbers. So I did this giant work in June and now I'm celebrating my numbers. For some people it's probably nothing. Those numbers is really small. But remember that I started doing this full time, like taking this seriously for the 2 months now. So June was my only second month doing this full time. And it's a summer slowdown. So I think I did good. But I would like to have more, of course. especially for amount of work it takes to put this together. I sold this built men's bottom-up shirt for $25, profit was $20. Isabel Marant skirt sold for $45 and profit was $36. Here's another Pistola jumpsuit, which one was sold for $62 and profit was $49.60. I still have one more left, which one is denim. If you're interested, in my store. What else we have here? I'm still in a Poshmark. And then one more sale in Poshmark. This one was actually first sale of the June. It was a Roberta Cavalli silk blouse, which one is a consignment, sold for $120 and profit was $96. Okay, let's move to eBay. eBay. June 1st. I'm looking at my June sales and like it feels like it been like so many months ago, but it was only June. We just have too many sales, which is great. I sold this 346 Brooks Brothers blazer for $38. This is eBay now. Vineyard Pines performance men's polo shirt sold for $23. Aqua dress sold for $29. Figs technical collection sold for $19.95. I'm still picking up figs. It's selling for me. Not much money, $20.25, but it's selling. A Goldie denim shirt sold for $28. Hermes dust bag, bigger size, I think. Oh no, this is medium size, I'm not sure. Sold for $35. Not bad. And I sold this Patagonia hiking shorts for $25. Couple Lululemon men's and women's long sleeves. I sold Queen's pants, which one I got from Red, White, and Blue. I sold them for the offer of $24. Then remember I found this interesting top, which one I sold for $95. What's the brand? I don't even know the brand. Here we go. Like Anne Faraday. I think I told you about this brand. Anne Faraday. It's like I found this at Goodwill Bins and it looks like Y2K to me, but it looks so bad and condition is not the best. And the same, I was like looking, do I need this? Looks so ugly. I'll just throw it away. I took it and I listed, and I see the people listed this, somebody for $100, somebody for $60, but when I go to sold, it was like sold for $150, $160, $200. I'm like, what? And I decided, let me list this for $95, and it was sold for full asking price in 10 minutes. And Faraday, remember that brand? It was a good deal. Because I saw a couple, another t-shirt looks like Y2K style to me for $25. So when I pick up this one, I was thinking, oh, probably I'm gonna sell like another Y2K for $20-25. But I was really surprised when I sold this for full asking price of $95. Then I saw this Natori silk robe, which one looks like kimono. I listed this for $55 and I sold for $40. And that's it for eBay. Let's go to Depop. Couple sales on Depop. I don't know exactly how many sales I have on each platform. I will count for you next time when I do monthly videos, but today I don't have this number. Okay, let's go to Depop. Depop, and I'm moving to beginning of the June right here. Depop was great. I think from all this, I think eBay was the worst in June. First is Poshmark, second was Depop, which one have the best sales. Okay, I'm in June. I sold this. I'm going to tell you how much I made profit, not how much I sold this for, because I don't see it here. Peter Millar quarter zip cashmere blend. a men's sweater, profit $27.45. Then I sold men's Peter Millar shirts, profit was $29.07. I sold another dust bag from Gaillard. Profit was $29.45, so I guess I sold this for $35. Couple dresses from Lily Pulitzer, which one was consignment. Profit from one dress was $32.49. Then I sold Aritzia, it's like a bodysuit, for about like $25. The profit was $21.09. I sold Lululemon dress, maxi dress. I paid like $5.99 for this dress and my profit was $26.56. Couple Lululemons, of course. I sold this men's long sleeve Lululemon. Profit was $19.79. Another dust bag from Gucci sold here for $15, I think, and profit was $13.04. Second dress from Lily Pulitzer, consignment. Profit was $42.95. Then I sold Marine Layers dress. I found this at Goodwill Bins. The profit was $24.89. What else we have here? I'm still in June. Yes, I am still in June. I sold this Diesel men's bottom snap shirt. Profit was $17.30. I got this from Goodwill Bins. Most of my stuff is called Goodwill Bins. I have something from consignment and I have something from just a regular store. So I would say 75% of my inventory comes from Goodwill Bins. Maybe 20% comes from just the regular stores and like 1% or 2% from consignment. Okay, I sold another dust bag. Profit was $12.29. I think it's a Saint Laurent. And I sold this boys Burberry polo shirt for $35 and profit was $29.14. Here we go. This one is a Y2K. I picked it up because it looks like Y2K to me, so I sold it for $25 and profit was $20.75. And then I sold this beautiful dress from what's the brand? Goodwill for like $33 or $35 and profit was $29.10. I sold Aritzia leggings. Profit was $16.49. And that's it for Depop. And let's check a couple sales on Vinted and then we're gonna go and do numbers. Vinted Peter Millar quarter zip sold for $19.56. Polar Ralph Lauren fleece jogger sold for $16.95. Massimo Duty men's just a classic bottom up shirt sold for $22. I got this from Goodwill Bins. I listed and I sold the same day. Then there's another top Y2K. This doesn't have a brand. It was no logo, nothing. So I just listed this as a Y2K top and I sold it for full asking price $25. I think I should list for more money, but anyways, that's fine. Lucky Brand I sold for $12.55. I sold multiple Lucky Brand blouses in June, which is good. Peter Millar swim trunks sold for $35. I got them from just the regular Goodwill store for like $7. I sold Free People with a free woman's t-shirt for $18. Aloe yoga tank top for $25. Polar Ralph Lauren sweater $20. Viore t-shirt for $15. Nike dry fit for $15. And Prada dust bag for only $6. Okay, that's all for June sales. I just give you some of them. let's go to the numbers. I sold 192 items in months of June. I did 4 live shows and whatnot, whereas I sold 149 items. So total, I sold 341 items in months of June. So now I'm gonna tell you profit after fees of each platforms, but before cost of goods. From the 4 shows and whatnot, my profit was $917.92. And from marketplaces, where I sold 192 items, my profit was $3,215.52. So altogether, the profit was $4,133.44. I think I never did so much on resale. You see what happens when you start taking things seriously. They start working for you. It's a small number, it's not that big. Especially with today's prices, economy and all this crap. It's not enough to pay my bills, but anyways, I see the progress. As I told you, in May I sold 145 items. In June I sold 192 items. It's working. It's working and it's growing. The first week of the July is bad because of the holidays. The sales is really bad. Anyways, I'm not stopping. I keep moving. I'm trying to stay positive. So let's talk about each week numbers. First week of June, I sold 37 items, is profit $637.90. Second week was really good. I sold 55 items. My goal was 50 items per week, so I can make 200 items per month. $976.92 per profit. Next week I sold 43 items and profit was $664.75. And the last week of June was 40 items with profit $646.41. And then we have a couple more days of June, where I sold another 17 items with $289.54. So total for marketplaces is $3,215.50 plus shows 1917.92. Total is $4,133.44. My cost of goods, oh my god, I can't talk anymore. Because this is my second video. First I'm doing a Russian channel, and then I'm doing the same video on English channel. That's why I should take breaks between the videos. So, I sold 341 items. Let's assume my cost of goods was $2 per item. $682. So, $4,133.44 minus $682, and we have left $3,451.44. That's my June profit after cost of goods, after fees, but before taxes. Then I'm going to be paying taxes from that. Besides that, I already told you I have my another channel, YouTube channel. Each month I make some money there. And also I have a Facebook page where I make some money there. It's in the Russian language, not English. This channel I am not monetized on this channel yet. I already have 1,000 subscribers, but I don't have enough watching hours to get monetized. That's all my fault, because I have to be more consistent. I have to post more videos. I make my videos better, but it will take some time, so I'm not worried about that. So from my Facebook and YouTube, I made like $600. Then I have a couple collaborations, which one like $300 probably, and then affiliate maybe like $50. So I would say maybe like another $1,000 from social media. You're probably laughing at me like, those numbers are so small. I know it's so small, but for me it's a progress. I never had that much money from social media or from my reselling because I never was doing this full time. I never was investing so much time and energy in that. But now I'm seeing that. So probably my profit was like 4,400 in June from all stuff together, from marketplaces, from live shows, from YouTube, from Facebook, from collaborations, from some affiliate marketing. So probably like $4,400, $4,500. I think it's good. I think it's good, but for amount of work you're doing, it's really little. I know some people can say, "Well, just go get just a normal job. Why you want to work so hard to make this much money?" Because you can build this up. Today you make this much money. Next time you make it this money, and couple months it's gonna grow. I know it's gonna grow if I'm going to invest my time, my energy. It's going to grow. It's everything up to me. Now is a summer slowdown, and it's okay. It's okay. It's almost over. We keep going. We continue. But I'm building this myself, and I'm so excited to see those numbers. Like every week I'm counting how many items I sold, how many items I listed. I'm like checking all this progress all the time. And I so happy because I'm seeing the progress, and I know that I'm doing this myself. I'm building this myself. And I don't have to worry about some bosses go and tell you what to do, because I know what I'm doing. You don't need to tell me what to do. You don't need to stand next to my shoulder and watch what I'm doing. I hate that micromanagement bullshit. I'm sorry. You don't have to go to the office. You don't have to every Sunday before you go to sleep and you start panicking. Oh my God, tomorrow is a Monday again. You have to go somewhere. And then Monday till Friday, you have no life. Even you're not doing, even your job is not so complicated, but this, I don't know, maybe some different places is different, but I was so drained in this fucking job. You see, I'm already cursing. You have this weekend, you enjoy your weekend, you just start feeling this like really good, and then Monday go back again. They just suck in all energy from you. They suck all this energy from you. You come back after work home. You have so much time. You can do this. You can go enjoy that. I cannot because I have no energy. I don't want to, when I come back from work, I don't want to do anything. And so Monday till Friday, you have no life. And I don't want to do this anymore. Now, every time before I go to bed, I am thinking about, oh my God, I cannot wait till tomorrow to wake up tomorrow to do this, to work on that. Like, I'm doing multiple things. I'm working like 10 times more than I was working in the office. But I'm happy. I feel myself so happy. It is difficult. It is hard because you on your own. You don't have nobody to tell you what to do. And if you don't do it, you know that somebody there. It's everything is up to you here because it's only you. It's only you. You don't have any backup. So if you want this to work, you need to work. You need to work hard. You need to work a lot. But in the end, I think it is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. In 2 months, I already seen the results. It's difficult, especially when you start thinking about the bills that you have to pay for your car, for your rent, for this, for that. And like, oh my God, I need to do this. How much? I need $1,000 in 2 days. Where is I'm gonna get it? You're not gonna have paycheck on the 15th. to cover this $1,000 bill. You have to figure out what to do, what to get. That's why you see I have 4 live shows in June. One show was just like the beginning of June, and then I did 3 shows in 1 week last week because I was short on cash. Because in the marketplaces, when you make money, I know I have $700 sitting on a Poshmark right now, but I know I'm gonna get those money only in 1 week, maybe longer, because of holiday weekend, because post office is closed, because when customer gonna get this item, he has 3 days to accept it, and of course it's only one customer going to accept this the same day. Most of them just gonna wait till the last day, or not even accept this. It's gonna be auto accept. So it's gonna like 1 week for shipping, for getting this item, and everything. So that's why I had to do my live shows and sell my really good inventory for cheap. I know I couldn't sell those. For example, I got this Viore shorts. I sold them for like $9, for $13. I know I can sell them for $30 or $40, but it's gonna take me a couple weeks to get it. I need this cash now. That's why I did the shows. I don't want to do this shows. I don't want to give away my stuff because I know how much work it takes to get this stuff. Then you can just give it like this away for like $7 in a couple minutes. I don't want to do the show, but I had to do that 3 shows last month because I need cash now. Because I need to pay my rent, I need to pay my insurance, another insurance, this and that. So you have to figure out things, but that's what I'm doing all my life. Always have to figure out things. I know that nobody gonna come to save me. I know that nobody come to help me. I know it's me by myself. I have to figure out things. So I'm trying my best to figure out things. So I hope it will get better. These numbers. Okay, like you start counting, I just need to sell 300 items, average profit $20 per item, $6,000. That's all I need. I'm not asking for much. I don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars. I just need $6,000 to cover my bills, and I will be happy. Everything else will be the bonus for me. That's it. Because if I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna feel myself. I'm not gonna have this pressure, because in June I have so much pressure because of this thoughts in my head that I have to pay my bills. Where is I'm gonna get this money? I'm not gonna have this and that, and like, oh my god, and it's like stressing you out. So if I don't have this stress, if I'm gonna sell 300 items to cover all I need for a month, then I'm gonna feel good myself, and I'm gonna have more motivation and more energy to do more different things, and I know I'm gonna make more money with another things I want to do. Okay, I'm talking too much today. That's all for today's video. I'm gonna see you next one. Leave me a comments. How was your June sales? And what is your story about doing resale full time? Are you struggling? Are you fine with that? How much time it takes to be, stable, I guess. But I will be all fine. You will be fine too. See you next one. Bye.